I'll just do six. It's 104 paragraphs in here, so I'll just do this one. Here, Mr. Crawford does not admit that the figure alleged to be outstanding on the total mortgage debt is correct, nor, I think, does he agree with the total arrears figure. 91. Here Mr. Crawford has a point. I can find nothing on the statements of account which show when capitalisations have occurred, although the mortgage debt figures are more readily understandable. From January 2010, the format of statements of account changed, but it is not easy to see at any given time what the live account arrears are. At the time of commencement of the possession proceedings, arrears were said to total £1,802.90. That is not a figure which I could identify from the statements of account. When asked where it had come from, Miss Sandals for Bradford and Bingley told me that it came from the computer. As computers should be our slaves and not our masters, such a response is not satisfactory.
So basically, in that judges don't call barristers liars. It's like it's a mistruth is the nearest you get. That's the nearest thing that the judge could do to slap her for what she was doing.
Now, that video was uploaded May 14th. I don't know who actually got the full judgment, but about a week later, somebody online got the full Tom Crawford court judgment. And there's another guy who read the whole thing on video, so I'm not going to do that. But the summary is, he lost. Now, I can't think of a more explicit case in which somebody using Freeman tactics explicitly lied about the results of their court case, then went online and to the media, lying, claiming that they won, only for somebody to then go and look up the actual results to see that they lost. Now, that's not even the worst part. If you watch earlier in the video, they also harass a Nottingham Post reporter who reported the loss accurately in the media. Supporters have also sent letters to the BBC complaining about their reporting of the court case, saying that the BBC was lying when they said that Tom Crawford lost his court case. And, let me put that picture up. Alright, here we are. Nottingham Post reported that Tom Crawford lost the case, and they started harassing and sending emails to the reporter. You can see some of the comments, blah, 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 just a lot of angry uppercase, blah, 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 blah. Don't read it. But you can also see that they also wrote to the BBC, upset that they had reported that Tom lost his case. Now, the bigger picture here is all the people who helped, helped in quotation marks, helped Tom Crawford. You see this guy here on the left, that's allegedly Michael Bermudezia, big Freeman guru over in the United Kingdom. He was in court helping Tom Crawford with the case, and now he lost. He lost his house because the guy on the left, who can't get a haircut or shave, apparently, was making shit up. And more importantly, Michael Bermudezia has lost all his court cases previously. So this guy has a history of failure, and then goes on to, okay, well, let me spread my bullshit to Tom Crawford, and lose Tom Crawford's house in the process. Meanwhile, you see this guy here on the left, that's Guy Taylor. That's another guy, another Freeman guru in the UK. he lost his dad's house. He's lost a number of other properties, allegedly. I can't remember. There's another guy who posted a summary on YouTube, so I'll just reference that. But this is the basic dynamic here. Tom is paying Guy and the rest of these guys money to try to avoid losing his house. And the result was that it didn't work. And that is the bigger picture here. You have all these guys spreading their bullshit online on YouTube, saying, "Oh, we can avoid you losing your house." And in reality, it doesn't work. And this might be the biggest, the biggest and most public loss, in the history of this whole thing. Tom Crawford's case was covered by the Daily Mail, by the BBC. I think some. I don't think it was covered in the United States, but this was a big case. Tom had the support of a number of big name Freeman gurus. The details, as we now know them, Tom and his, shall we say, helpers lied about the case, lied about the details of the case, and now that they lost the case, they're lying about the results of the case. It doesn't get any worse than this. This is how the movement works. They fake victories so other desperate people will give them money. This is how the movement works. This is the entire movement summarized.